Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Randall. He's guarded by Paul. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Paul passes to Rose. The kick out to Paul. To the wing on the left. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Paul.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Stockton. High arcing shot. It's tipped. And here comes the break. Here's Chambers. Williams grabs the board. He's guarded by Paul. And it goes out of bounds following the shot. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Stockton, guarded by Rose. 5 on the clock. Pass to Marion. Lets a floater go. And it's good on the layup.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Paul passes to Rose. Out to the right wing. Here's O'Neal. Second chance shot. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Drummond. Randall with it. From 7, Antetokounmpo with the block.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length. Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Out to the wing. Pass to Marion. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Marion. Tipped. Outside Paul. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Using his size to his advantage, Giannis is a handful to deal with close to the rim.
Rose grabs the board. No luck on that one. And so it's New York, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
We've got Miles Turner, Carmelo Anthony out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Josh Giddey. Walker for 3. That shot, no good. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Stepped on the line, out of bounds there, and that will cost him a possession. And for New York, Anthony is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Miles Turner.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Back to Walker. Over James. Walker's shot is off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Now here's Anthony. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Here's Randall. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Dandridge. Walker covering. Randall left side. Second shot opportunity, and the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
A minute 31 left in the first half of this game. Up top, Paul. Here's Turner. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact gets the finish.
Here's Walker.
That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Antetokounmpo is checked in for New York. Derrick Rose comes in for Paul. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Rose, the pass to Antetokounmpo. He takes it in, and Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Going all in, that was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive just another of his great plays this game.
Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
Antetokounmpo has gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Three-pointer. They get it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yep, count it.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Anthony outside. Launches it. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And so it's New York in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Pass to Marion. Here's Stockton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Paul with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Here's Rose. Drive. Oh, that is something else,
I mean, just
man.
beautiful.
Yeah, he's still showing flashes of that incredible athleticism. Rose is a force attacking the lane.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Stockton. Puts up a three. O'Neal pulls it in. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Covered by Williamson. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Here's Marion. Off target from three-point range. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Now a timeout called by New York. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Outside Giddey. Pass to Walker. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance. Walker's got 5 now.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
Here's Stockton. Floats one. And Turner with the block. Now Walker. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here he goes. And the jam by Walker.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
From the top of the key, and he hits the jumper for 2. 7 points in the game.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Walker, and the jam by Walker.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Giddey, and he dunks it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. From deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Derrick Rose is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's O'Neal in at the center position.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact. Give him the N1.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for New York?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points. Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Antetokounmpo has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Here's Stockton. Walker covering. Pass to Marion. Here's Stockton. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And talking about Randle, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
B.A., there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Chambers. Cashes in the 12-footer.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And it's stolen by Rose. Here we go, one-on-one. And he's going for the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others. And this guy is so tough to deal with.
Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Walker. Oh!
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Marion. Back to Green. Smith outside. Here's Marion. That's tipped. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
Well, that's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Oh, got that one up quick.
I'll tell you, defensively, this is a tough task. You can play Rose to try and take it to the rack, and then he pulls it up on you. In the in-between game, what are you going to do?
It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. The visitors with the ball. For three, Smith. They get the rebound. Camby. And finally, they hit one.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
From deep three-point range, Smith with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Oh, my. The air is thin from out there, but I tell you what, he's got deep range.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Williams grabs the board. Now Green. Pass to Camby. Back to Green. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew,